My boyfriend cheated on me, so I convinced him to get matching tattoos. I left the parlor after he got it first. This happened 5 years ago when I was 19. He was 22 at the time and the second boyfriend I've ever had. I was head over heels in love with him, but looking back, he was just a good pickup artist and knew how to push my buttons, especially considering he was older and a lot more experienced than me. We had been together for almost a year when a random girl from our university messaged me one day, "Hey, you don't know me, and I am sorry to tell you this, but I've been sleeping with your boyfriend for 5 months now. He always told me he is single, but I recently got suspicious and went through his phone." I'm paraphrasing, but you get the point. I was completely heartbroken and felt like such an idiot. Now, it all made sense why half of the time he was super busy and could not see me. What I was more upset about was the fact that he blatantly lied to me throughout the relationship, swearing that he is monogamous and expected the same from me. And I was. After my emotions had more or less settled, after a couple of days, I invited that girl, let's call her Caitlin, to a coffee shop. She agreed to meet and tell me everything she knows. Long story short, Caitlin saw on his phone that he was dirty texting many girls, and from quickly scrolling through most of the chats, it was clear that he is screwing at least 4. Me included. Caitlin said that she and the other 2 girls were just friends with benefits, but he did not mention, at least to her, that he has a girlfriend and he is cheating. Caitlin did not care about the other girls as they were treated the same way. Just friends with benefits, but I was in a serious relationship with him and had no idea on what's going on. After discovering this, I got extremely angry. I felt so played and manipulated. The grown-up thing to do would have been to confront him, tell him he's a jerk, and just leave, but I was 19 and could not just leave it like that. I wanted to mess with his mind too. Actually, I'm not the one who came up with a matching tattoo idea. It was my best friend after I shared this story and told her I'm pissed off and want revenge. He already had plenty of tattoos on his body, so getting another one would not be something too crazy, so I thought I might actually pull this off. Next time I saw my boyfriend, I pretended like nothing had happened and acted as I'm in love with him even more. I started dropping seeds in his mind, mentioning that I'm really thinking about getting my first tattoo, maybe even his name, etc., which he loved, by the way. His ego was getting more than he could handle. Long story short, in about 2 weeks, we ended up going to a tattoo parlor. My best friend secretly waited nearby in her car, and I had told her to pick me up as soon as she sees me step outside of the shop. My plan was this: go there, act a bit scared, and do a good old switcheroo. Play with his ego to put him on the spot. I framed it something along the lines of, I really want to do it, but I'm a scared little girl. Oh my gosh, we're actually doing this. Is it gonna hurt? I need a big, strong man to show me first, etc. And guess what? It worked like a charm. Did not take too long for him to go first and get my name tattooed on the side of his ribs, with "I'm a big, strong, cool guy" smirk on his face. As soon as the tattoo was finished, I just casually left the parlor saying, "I know you've been cheating on me, dum-dum." He was about to run after me, but the tattoo artist stopped him because he needed to pay. The timing was just perfect. My friend parks in front of the shop, I jump in the car, and as we are leaving, my boyfriend runs out and sees us driving off with my middle finger in the car window. I blocked him, gave him zero closure, ignored all of his attempts to reach out. Was this too ruthless? Maybe. Childish? 100%. Do I regret it? Nope. He probably got the tattoo covered with something else as soon as he could, but just knowing that I made him do that made me feel warm and fuzzy inside.